Classics 107.9, time for our daily check-in with our dear friend, Dr. Monique Gary. Good afternoon, Doc. How are you on this hump day?
Good afternoon and happy hump day. I'm well. How are you?
Still chasing my things outside from blowing down the street yesterday, but other than that, I'm good.
I hear you.
Ooh, that was a windy Tuesday. I've never seen wind like that before without rain and storms. It was just windy.
You're seeing a lot of things we've never seen before, so talk it up to
Ain't that the truth? Speaking of which, I'm seeing a president like I've never seen before. This man, I'm going to try to refrain from calling him disrespectful names because I want to, is taking this hydroxychloroquine. How do you even say chloroquine?
Yep.
After they said it's a dangerous drug. Can you please explain why he would be doing this?
Well, one, I think that we have to consider the source and consider whether or not it's even true. So that's the first thing. So a person who won't wear masks, right, who is making everybody wear masks around him but won't wear masks and is not worried about social distancing, things like that, but you're going to take a medicine that can prolong the intervals of your heartbeat to prevent a virus that may or may not exist. So I don't know. I think that we have to look at the motivations for why someone would say they were taking something and they weren't, and there are certainly some motivations there. But if in fact he is taking it, it would suggest that perhaps he's taking it for a reason and not just for prevention. So there's no good data that shows that taking this prophylactically can prevent COVID-19. Let's just say that, first of all. The most recent study came out this month. It looked at, it's called a meta-analysis, which is a combination of all the trials that are available. It looked at 210 patients, 3 different studies, and there is no benefit on viral clearance from hydroxychloroquine, which is also called Plaquenil. But a significant increase in mortality was observed in people who took it compared to people who didn't, who had COVID-19. So it's causing challenges with the heart and other things. There's no evidence to suggest that this drug is going to be something to even prevent COVID-19. So I think that, he's either really maybe misinformed or perhaps may not be taking it all, which isn't entirely, out of the realm of belief.
Here's my thing. The CDC already said that it's dangerous and it can cause problems with your heart. That's number one, right? Mm-hmm. And when I asked you about it before, when he first mentioned this drug, I was concerned about lupus patients not being able to get it because people were rushing out to get it.
Right. That was exactly.
So I say, isn't that dangerous for those who follow this man and believe in his every word? And sadly to say, there are a lot of people out there like that. Isn't that dangerous for them to follow his lead and buy this drug or take this drug and they end up having a heart attack?
It is. It's dangerous for people to take it. It's dangerous for physicians to prescribe it. So there was a rush back when we first started talking about this of people getting these prophylactic prescriptions. Right. They were hoarding the medicine, and people with lupus and other diseases, with autoimmune disorders couldn't get their medicine. You're absolutely right. Because of what he said, it's been shown that he and his family do have stock in the company that makes it. The CDC said it's not safe.
Thank you.
Physician, every statement by doctors and scientists say that this is not a safe drug to take for the average person. It's good for certain things, but people taking it just to prevent a virus, that's not a good reason. And physicians,
it's not a good reason. And I want to rewind. You kind of went by that fast, but he and his family have stock in companies that make this drug. I just want to say that we're not going to just sweep that under the rug. That is a harsh reality. And I personally believe that has something to do with him promoting this particular drug. That's just my opinion, not the opinion of my radio station or anyone else. That's just, Lady B's opinion.
And I think it also has to do with saving face, because someone had asked during that press conference a question of one of the physicians up there, and he was kind of chiming in to sort of defend one of his staff, one of his people. And so he tends to say the opposite of whatever the truth is, depending on what day it is and how it suits him, for political purposes, because he doesn't like to appear wrong.
Right.
So if someone recommended a drug that's wrong, chime in, well, I'm taking it and I'm doing fine. And, actually Fox News, his own, preferred news channel, they called him out about it, and they recommended to their viewers, do not start taking hydroxychloroquine. So they broke with him also.
And he had a fit.
Media recognized.
And he had a fit about that too. Now he wants a new news outlet. I just can't with this man. Ugh.
Yeah, and his own doctor wrote a letter and said that, they had discussed the benefit of it. But his doctor did not say he prescribed it to him. If you're prescribing this medicine to the President of the United States, don't you think you would say, and I agree that he should take it, or I prescribed it to him? But there's no evidence that he actually is taking it.
Okay.
But if he is, maybe he has it. It's in the White House. It's in their circle. So who knows?
I know, and I don't think it's any coincidence that he start taking it just around the time that Vice President Pence's secretary or somebody and his valet got it at the same time. So
it's true. And there's been a lot of rumors about a vaccine, too. You know, the human vaccine trials are underway. They're still very early. There isn't a vaccine that we know of. I know that there was a video circulating the internet with some hot mic footage that has been refuted that said that the president and his cabinet already got a vaccine. It doesn't exist that we know of. So I don't think that he's got a vaccine that everybody else doesn't have yet because it's too experimental. But, you know, I just think they're being reckless in what they say and what they do. And the average person has to take care of themselves because clearly they're not getting good information from the top.
Yeah, and that's the operative word here, reckless. They are so reckless. They are. Dr. Mo, thank you for your information again today. I don't know what we would do without you. You have been riding out with us every day for 9 weeks now. And I just want to let you know how much I appreciate you sharing your knowledge. We really need you.
I appreciate the opportunity and I love it. It's time to, you know, to bridge the gap and heal the relationship between everybody, our community, especially in the medical community. So I'm here for it, you know, for the questions, for the comments, for the things that people don't understand. You need to ask the doctor. Here's a doctor you can ask. So you guys can follow me on social media, Dr. Monique Gary, on Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, the new YouTube channel. And I look forward to interacting with people because we got to get some reliable information from somewhere. So I'm happy to stand in the gap for it. I appreciate the opportunity.
Here we go. And we appreciate you giving it to us. Thank you so, so much.
Love you guys.
Love you back.